If you guys want to get notified whenever I buy or sell a player, make sure to follow me on ultimatetrader.club, sign up for free now, and check how I make coins with my trading journal. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another Market Watch video. Today we're going to be talking about the mass profit that I've made last week on Boateng. With 25k that I bought this card, I sold it at 45,000 coins, which is crazy. It's basically crazy. I also bought Alaba at Alaba at 75k. He more than doubled in value. He more than doubled. Now, why did this happen? The thing is that the actual team of the season brings up specific players up in value for the reason that people start buying players to put in their teams. Let's say someone opens an SBC pack and he packs Goretzka and he says, okay, shit, now I need a freaking Bundesliga team to build my team around that guy, and they start buying these players, pushing them up in value. Really important to note, players who are really rare, like Alaba, they can go up a lot. They can be pushed up a lot because for the same reason that at the specific moment in time, like right now, in that specific moment when the Bundesliga team of the season is out, people start buying him and pushing him up so much in value in that specific time, because in that specific time they want to complete the Bundesliga team and they want to complete it and have like just have a Bundesliga team, a proper Bundesliga team with the players that they can afford. Now, this will happen for the Serie A team of the season and for the League 1 team of the season as well. I do think the Serie A will have more demand, so we'll look more in depth into the Serie A players. If you guys are wondering why Boateng went up, he is the best central back player in Bundesliga. So if they don't have enough coins, if they just want a proper center back card, they're gonna go for Boateng. And also I want to show you Vidal. Some of the cards didn't go up. For example, Hummels, I didn't buy Hummels. I just knew he didn't have much demand. I saw Vidal at 100k. You would have been making 50k profit right now if you would have bought him at the right time. So we're going to look into some Serie A cards right now, but specifically just to give you an overview, the most in demand cards, if they go really low, they can be bought and they can be pushed up. A lot of you kept asking me about Raja. Is it good to invest in Nangolan? He's up to 24k. I do think he will go higher. He was at 20k. That was my target price. Buy him at 20k. I was telling my subs on Ultimate Trader to buy Raja Nangolan close to 20k, which was a really good price. On Xbox, he's too freaking cheap, boys. He's still too freaking cheap. If you're on Xbox, go and freaking buy for 15k Raja Nangolan. He will go up. I do think 24k could still be a good price, but I do think that people have sort of seen some of these patterns. Other Twitter accounts also hyping up a bit specific players, so be aware. If a lot of people have invested in Raja Nangolan right there, it is kind of a tricky situation to buy him. Keep in mind, if he does not get into team of the season, this card will fly up. If he does get into team of the season, this card will go up, but a bit slightly, in my opinion. It won't go up much by from 150k, so it's possibly not the best investment if Raja gets into team of the season. But if he does not, this is a gold freaking investment at 150k on PlayStation. I do think it is really good. The most profitable players that I have seen have been FUT birthday players. Now, if we go and check, for example, Florenzi, this one is just a card I love. I freaking love Florenzi. He's already up. I bought him at 180k. Bought 2 of his cards. Really happy about it. I think from this moment on, he'll go up. That was my target price for Florenzi. I do think he will have and provide the same patterns as we've seen on Alaba. Maybe not double in price, maybe not go to 400k, because then he would be extinct. But I can see him go to 250 or something like that, 240, which, because he offers so many good links, because he's from Roma and he offers hyperlinks to Nangolan and other cards. For example, Bruno Perez. We also need to look at Bruno Perez for the reason that if we don't get a really good right back in Serie A, this card will fly up. He was 45k yesterday. Glad I bought one, but I bought just one. I thought I was trying to get him closer to 40k. Was a bit too much. If he goes back down to 45, I'll make sure to check him out again. But he's gonna fly up if there's no good, like no solid right backs in Serie A. Anyways, he should be going up from the price that he is right now. So even if you buy at 50k, in my opinion, you might be still looking at some profit. I just want to get specific players at the cheapest values. Let's say Milinkovic-Savic. I got this card under 160k, which was an amazing deal because the Path to Glory will probably get the Path to Glory selected card as well. And when he gets the Path to Glory selected, that plus the Serie thing coming up, people rebuying these cards, I do think this will push up in value. However, it is a bit risky because this guy will definitely get a team of the season. So we're not sure if this is the bottom of the panic selling. It might be then on Friday, when the team of the season Serie A is released, you guys might see this card go a bit lower there. So let's say this guy goes to like 150k or lower. During the panic selling, you might just wait out to see if some players get panic sold and buy them then on Friday. That's a great opportunity for you guys to see any of the players like you saw on Royce. Let me just show you the FIB birthday Royce. He was down to 260. If you bought him at 260, look at him now. The same thing happened with Bale. Freaking bought him on Friday, sold him for 50k of profit right away, made really good coins when he was not in the team of the season. You need to also predict which players are rarer and are not into the team of the season. The ones that are rarer and are not into are not gonna get into team of the season are the best freaking buys. Such a good buy in Serie A. I can see this guy. I don't want to hype him up, boys. I bought him for 70k. I'm not buying him for more than 70k. Don't buy him for more than 70k probably. My subs on Ultimate Trader already bought close to 70k. I do think this card will shoot up for the reason that it's an inform. It's really rare. It was in Team of the Week 4 because he's rarer. It provides more options for him to go up in value sooner. He's also French. Provides really good links for hybrid teams in Serie A with the Team of the Season coming out with the Ligue 1 and the Serie A together and French links. Trust me, boys. Trust me. This is going to be a gold investment in my opinion. Wait for it. Don't go and jump in on these investments. Don't push him up to 100k. That's already too inflated. Please just, if you go and invest, try and snipe him 70k. Set up that barrier. Don't go for over his price of what he might go. I know my views lately have been going up. If 1,000 people see right now buy my tweet or anything like that, it won't work. So just settle on like a 70k, and if it's like at 80k, don't buy this card because for that reason, if he goes to 80k and because if he's rare, you already can see that a lot of people who watch this video have invested in, and if that happens for that reason, don't buy. Okay, just don't buy because then the investment won't work. Of course, just try and get him close to 70k. That's a really good price in my opinion for Matuidi. But then moving on, there's also quite cheap informs from Serie A like Allen. I wouldn't buy him for more than 15k. 15k around there is a really good buy. He's Brazilian, provides links. League 1 will have probably, if it has again Fabinho, I do think it can provide really good links with the players and in terms of like them providing into the hybrids and pushing up specific players up. I do think Allen can push up to 20k or over, so that's why I'm targeting him at 15k. It's what happened to Serie. I remember not a lot of people were keen to invest in Serie, but about this guy for 20k, and at some point he was at 30k. He went back down. I believe this is the day he was even higher. I sold him for 29k, which was a really good profit. Gnabry was also such a card. What I'm trying to tell you guys here is that basically all of these cards should be pushing up. Same as El Shaarawy. You're just picking right now. You're just picking the cards you think will make the best of the profit. So let's say we buy El Shaarawy at 15k. He can go up to 18k. I do think he will go over 15k. He won't be panic sold or anything like that. He can go up to 18k or he can go up to 25k. We just don't know. We're just picking players that we hope that go up the most, and the ones that will go up the most, that's what we're gonna invest in. So let me just look into some golds. I have been buying Alexandro for under 18k because he is Brazilian left back, provides good links for hybrids as well. He's already up today. Yesterday the marquee matchups dropped. I do think anything under 20k is still a solid buy for Alexandro. He's one of the best left backs in the game. I bought quite a lot of him, and I'm waiting to see if same patterns from what we saw on Boateng can happen, because when you watch the pro players, they used this year quite a lot the goal Boateng, and they used quite a lot Alex Sandro. Now, I don't want to hype him up. Remember, guys, don't go and buy for crazy values. 20k is above the line for me. I wouldn't buy him for more. But honestly, if you're looking into invest in someone likewise from Serie A that was kind of similar to what we can view in Bundesliga, I do think this is our guy. As I said, Rajan and Gold earlier is also a good look. I do think also I bought a few Mbappes. Why? Because I do think people can just buy his 84 rated card, push him up in value. I do think 5.5k is a pretty good price when his 83 is at 5k. So if you buy a higher rated player for only 500 coins more, that in my eyes looks like a pretty good deal if people start buying this card to use in their teams. So basically another one that I was looking was also if you're on a lower budget. I do think Fabinho, also the 84, could be a really good look. 4.9k, while his 83 is 4.6k. These cards are really close in value, but that's because the 84 can be packed right now, and the 83 has a bit less demand and is just slightly lower than the 84 throughout the whole season. It will be like that, but most likely, when the League One team of the season drops, they will also be going up in value. Now, you guys might be asking about Neymar as well. I'm not sure about Neymar because he's gold, but too high in value. 120k sounds like a good price to buy Neymar. But if I go and check, let's say Lewandowski, let's just check Lewandowski. How was he doing? 53k. There wasn't much movement. He even fall now. He even dropped in price. Here was like a bit of going up in price because he was out of packs, but then he just kept dropping a bit. If we go and look at Royce, you really need to target the players that people love using this year. This is what I'm gonna point out. Like, I haven't seen a lot of Royces in the squad, even though he went up and he's still going a bit up, but you really need to target the ones that you know that people love using, that maybe pro players played with it. As I mentioned, Alex Sandro earlier, I do think that was a really good. And people love also the right back Florenzi. He won't be in the team of the season probably though. So I'm not sure how this right back 82 rated card will react. I'm not sure if it's good to invest in. If you're on a lower budget, I would rather consider you go with cards that you know that are gonna get team of the season, like Mbappe. So those are the cards you want to potentially target. But my idea here right now is that the cards that are most in demand and that are the rarest, from the point of view that they are informs, I do think those are the ones best to target because they will go massively up once probably Monday is here. On Monday, that was the breaking point when all of these cards went up. So we seen for example, Boateng went from 25 to 30k when the Bundesliga team of the season dropped, and then on Monday he just shoot up to 45k. I woke up in the morning and Boateng was 45k. On Tuesday morning he was 49k. So between Monday and Tuesday, that was like a high price from the Bundesliga perspective. You guys can also look at the Serie A, do your own research, search for some players. I have told you a few examples, but there are tons of other examples that you guys can make your own mind, that you guys can see that they could be a potential investment and they can bring you a lot of value, like we did right now with Boateng, with Royce, with freaking Schürrle, Gnabry, all of these cards that made us profit anyways. Some more, some less, but most likely if it's on a card in demand and if it's really cheap, and if you look in Footbin and if it has been stagnating for the past days towards a somewhat the lowest point of what that card was ever, I do think you can't go wrong with it, because when the team of the season is out, it will just push up in value. Keep up also on the panic selling on Friday. Try and get those deals, boys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping another video over the weekend to see how we did with our investment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you boys next time. Cheers.